Alrighty guys, well, we found Sleepy, the first nice buck we found. So, and he's headed straight toward the public land fence. Well, angled right towards us kind of. But if he jumps it, we'll have a chance. It's just him and another buck, so hopefully they bed in public and we can get a stock on them. That would be ideal. Sweet guys, he's a pretty nice buck. Hopefully, just praying that he comes and jumps over the public land fence and beds right there somewhere. That'd be sweet. Anyways guys, hopefully we can get him. Got everything. Doing good, trying to be quiet, but get down there. Alright guys, I'm shaking like crazy. I got the shakes. None of it. Jesse just headed over the hill. Sleepy jumped the fence. He's a nice buck. Really nice buck, guys. I hope Jesse won't be this nervous when he should be. But he's coming our way. Him and another buck. Mercy, I'm so shaky right now. I gotta calm down. But yeah, he's headed our way. Lord, please help us get him. Help Jesse make a good shot. Yeah, he's coming towards our hill. Are you in the flat yet? Okay, go toward that thick that's kind of in front of this hill, toward where the buck was. Just be very quiet and kind of stay low. And I'll watch him. You got me in your earphones. Okay, be very quiet. He's still walking right toward you. Which way's your wind going? Okay, he's sniffing the air. I hope he doesn't smell you. Please help the wind. Give him a steady wind to the north, Lord. Okay, hang on. He's turning around. He smelled something. Yeah. Just be real quiet. He's going the right way though. Now he's going around the hill to the left. So I'm just gonna keep watching. Alright guys, well that happened super fast. Didn't work out. Jesse got down there and he couldn't tell which way his wind was going. He was trying to drop a little piece of grass or something to get to see the wind, but he couldn't get the wind direction. And up here, from the wind up here, it felt like it was good. And the buck was coming right towards him. He was probably only like 100 yards away, maybe a little more, but he was not far at all. He was right at the base of this hill. And he just stopped, put up his nose, smelled the air, and he smelled Jesse, and then he started walking around the hill this way, and so I told Jesse to go that way. And I think he was pretty close, and I think the buck seen him when he started walking, and so I either seen him or smelled him or something. He definitely smelled him. But anyways, he went way out there in the flats. Now he's in private, so man, if the wind was just right, he would have walked right to him. So well guys, that's a really nice buck. He might be close to 160, I'm not sure, but he's a sweet buck. I knew he'd come into public one of these days, or at least a decent buck would come into public. But anyways guys, we'll probably glass around a little bit more, maybe head out, and then come back in for the evening hunt and try to get that other big buck over there, what I'm trying to get. So stay tuned, we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, well, we found a bunch of other good bucks. The one we got on trail cam, Sidekick. The other buck that we went after when Jared and Justin were up here, and we found a buck that we've seen out here like 2 years before. A super wide, big, right now he's a 3x4, but I think last year he was a 4x, or 2 years ago anyways, he was like a 4x, I think. But like hardly any front tines, but decent backs. Right now he's pretty small in the back too. He's just really wide, and his body is giant. Like, it's huge. It's way bigger than, good bit bigger than all the other bucks there. So there's like 3 shooter bucks over there in private, but they're definitely moving around. I think the rut's starting pretty good, getting into the rut pretty good here. So stinks it didn't work out, but yeah, the bucks are moving, so that's good. I think we'll just keep trying this hill in the mornings, try to get that big tank buck over there tomorrow or this evening. So that's the plan. Alrighty guys, well, we went back to the truck, checked the trail cam, and we got the big buck. Big 4x4 on there. He's chasing a doe. He just runs past chasing a doe, and it was really early this morning, so he was in there last night. He must have just came in later because I didn't see him yesterday evening. So anyways, here's my tumbleweed idea. I got it all set up, and I've done this before and it works, but I didn't have it all set up. I just had a tumbleweed that I grabbed real quick, but should be able to stay behind that. I have it pretty easy if the wind's not blowing too hard. Could just reach through here, grab it, carry it, sit down. I think it's gonna work. But anyways, just kind of put some of this stuff here for a little more cover. But yeah, hopefully it'll get me a big buck tonight, guys. That's the plan. Stick this thing in my truck. Bet you never see someone doing this before. Think it'll work though. Alright guys, we're here at our spot, and we got here plenty early this time. There's some does out there, but they're just kind of walking around, looking out farther, so maybe there's something else coming in, but we're plenty early, so it'll probably be a bit till they actually start coming in. But you know, we're just gonna wait out until he comes in, so try to get some footage for you guys when he comes, so hopefully get this shot on video. So stay tuned guys, hopefully it'll happen. Alright guys, tank is spotted, and Jesse's trying to guide me, and it's super windy. I'm trying to hang on to my tumbleweed. Hopefully it works out. They're coming in though, and the big bucks with them, so stay tuned. Alright guys, well, I shot at him. I got in like 49 yards, I think was the closest, and he was just slowly walking away from me. And man, I'm bushed. I crawled on my knees I walked on my knees and my feet and kind of just hobbled over across down the fence with the tumbleweed. I'm in the wide open. This tumbleweed worked pretty good. I mean, it got me like 49 yards falling, and I tried to get ready. I was like 49 yards, okay, I can take the shot. And because it's super windy out here, and I wanted to get as close as I could. And even then, 50 yards was, I wish I could have got closer, but I kind of got ready, and he like kept walking away, and I was like, well, either my tumbleweed would try to blow away, or he'd just keep walking away and I'd range him again, and he was farther out. And so he finally ended up just, the does kind of got a little bit spooked of me because I was pretty close to the does and he was on the other side of them. And the does are probably only 40, 35 yards maybe, but he was still going away, and then the does kind of headed for the fence. And he started heading for the fence and kind of out away from me. And I ranged him, like last time I ranged him was like 70 or something. So I put it on 70. And he kept walking. And so I shot for like 80. I shouldn't have even shot. But yeah, I shot. I held high and tried to correct for the wind. I shot, and I think I shot right over his back. But we got a tiny bit of, there's like barely any hair. Tiny bit of bloody stuff on it, but like practically nothing. Like the whole area was clean other than the broadhead, so I think it just barely skinned him. And he acted fine when he ran off, so I'm just glad I didn't injure him any worse. I shouldn't have shot, but the wind just wouldn't calm down. It was so windy. But anyways, we're gonna head home, try again tomorrow. Head out to the hill. Hopefully Jesse can get something out there, and hopefully this buck comes back in. Man, I'm wore out. I'm crawling on my knees forever. Well, didn't work out tonight, but got a lot of days left, so hopefully he keeps coming in. I just don't want to spook him too bad, so see you tomorrow, guys. Well, Jesse's got a opportunity this morning. We got a buck out here. Finally, there's a buck over here in the morning. He's that other pretty good big frame. I think he's a 4x with the inline on the left side. Pretty nice buck, so he's gonna head down there. Yeah, just out here on the same hill. These bucks are moving all around. Kind of walking towards private. I hope they don't go in there, but hopefully they stop. Anyways, guys, let's see how it goes. Ooh, it's so cold out here, guys. I think it was like 21 this morning or something. It's freezing. Anyways, that buck ended up circling around private again. And the wind wasn't very good for Jesse to cut in front of him. So he kind of had to come around behind him, and then he ended up just running in private. So we're gonna glass around a bit and see if we can find anything more. Well, seen quite a few more deer. There's some nice bucks over there in the private, but that big wide buck. But other than that, not really much in public. So we kind of had our chance, and now we're done. So we're headed back. Gonna try to do some shed hunting on the way back to the truck, and then we're gonna go check the trail cam over there where the big buck is, and hopefully he came in last night even after I shot at him. So that's the plan. All my back is wet and cold. It's wet. Well, no sheds. Off to the trail camp. It's right over there. They should come right into the field. Yeah. Stay tuned, guys. Hopefully it happens tonight. There's a bunch of deer in the field over here. They came in a bit farther down than I was hoping, but it's fine right now because Jesse hasn't seen the big buck yet, so he might come in a little later, but hopefully he comes in where I can get a shot. Good range anyways, but there's a bunch of deer over there in the field, so let's see. Just hope that the big buck comes in soon. Jesse said he sees some more deer coming in, so I believe he'll be with them.